Here we are in Chapter 6 review exercises with problems 24 through 28. Here it says solve for the variable. So c, it's in the denominator, so we have to first get it off, get rid of all the fractions. So it looks like the common denominator is ABC. So times by an ABC, ABC, ABC. And the a's cancel here, and we have 6bc. The b's cancel here, and we have plus a 3ac. And the c's cancel here, and we have equals 7ab. All right, now we got to get c by itself, which means we have to factor the c out. 6b plus 3a equals 7ab. Good. And then we can get the c by itself by dividing by 6b plus 3a. So c equals 7ab over 6b plus 3a. Excellent. The next one, number 25. Solve p equals 2l plus 2w for w. So w is right here. So get it by itself, we need to first subtract the 2l from both sides. Subtract 2l, and we get p minus 2l equals 2w. Now divide by 2. Hey, look at that. We didn't even have a fraction that we had to worry about. So p minus 2l over 2. Good deal. Number 26. We're trying to get d by itself. We first have to get them off the bottom, get rid of these fractions. So we've got to times by the least common denominator, which is d plus 4 and 9 and d plus 4 over on this side as well. So when we times those, the 9 cancels here, and we have a d plus 4a. All right, and on this other side, the d plus 4 cancels, and we're left with 3 times 9 equals 27. All right, we're trying to get d by itself. We got rid of all the fractions, so now subtract 4a over, so we get AD equals 27 minus 4a, and then divide by a, and we get d equals 27 minus 4a all over a. Now, while we're here, we need to just go through this. Some of you may have done something like this where you had a d plus 4 times the a and not distributed that, and that's okay, equals 27. We could have divided by a and got 27 over a, and then subtracted the 4. 27 over a minus 4. And that's all right. That's okay. We would have, that's the same thing. If you get a common denominator, a, 27 minus 4a all over a would be the exact same answer. I think this is probably the more common way to do it, but if you had done it that way, that's not wrong. All right, number 27. The scale on a map is 1 inch to 7 miles. If a lake on a map is 3.5 inches long, how long is the actual lake in miles? So if you have, notice this 2 here, this is a proportion. 1 to 7 inches to miles is 3.5 to the lake with an X right there. And notice that this is just a proportion from back in chapter 2. But technically, we're reviewing these problems in this section because the variable's in the denominator, which makes it a rational expression. So if we times both sides by 7x, times both sides by 7x, the 7 cancels over here, the x cancels over here, and we get x equals 3.5 times 7. And some of you may think, well, of course that's what you're going to do. If each inch is 7 miles, then just times the 7 by 3.5 and you get it. Exactly true. So this is 24.5 miles. That's a pretty big lake. All right, number 28. Again, this is from chapter 2 where we had the working ones. Remember, you have a 1 over a plus 1 over b is 1 over the total time it takes to get through, to fill up the things. So a large pipe and small pipe are both being used to fill a swimming pool. If the large one can fill it in 6 hours, so that's a 6 right there, and the small one, the large one, can do it in 4 hours, so 4 hours is right there. How long does it take to fill with just a small one? So we're looking for b. So 1 over 6 plus 1 over b equals 1 over 4. And you could take 1/4 minus 1/6 and then the reciprocal, but since we're in this section, we'll do it by multiplying through by the least common denominator, which is, let me see, 6 and 4 both go into 12, so it's 12b. 12b, 12b. So here, that leaves a 2, so we've got 2b plus, the b cancels, 12 equals 12, that's a 3, so equals 3b. Subtract 2b over, and you get 12 equals b. Ta-da! So it will take 12 hours with just the small one. If you need a review on this, it will be found in Chapter 2.